Hello. If you are someone who has lost weight and then regained it and struggled to maintain your weight loss long term, this video today is for you. Welcome. My name is Sarah Pelgra, and I am a weight loss coach and the founder of Strong with Sarah Coaching. And at Strong with Sarah, our philosophy is helping all of our clients to lose weight while still enjoying chocolate, wine, and all delicious foods. Now, unfortunately, you can't eat or drink those foods every single day and still lose weight, but it's possible to learn how to enjoy them in the right portions and still be successful with weight loss. Now, the reality is weight loss is only one chapter of everyone's story. When it comes to maintaining your weight, that's where the real magic happens. And so in today's video, I am going to share 3 of the exact strategies that I use with my clients who have lost 10, 20, and even 100 pounds and kept it off long term. Let's dive in. Tip number 1 is to keep some structure. So many people have this false belief that once they reach their goal weight, this journey is almost like an on and an off switch, and they're never going to have to worry about their weight for the rest of their life. And I want to remind you that maintaining your weight loss is still going to require some intention. No, it is not going to require rigid dieting. No, it is not going to require you to be in a calorie deficit anymore, but it will include some structure. So some simple strategies to help you keep that structure include planning your meals ahead of time, eating similar sized meals with similar ingredients at similar times of the day, most days throughout the week, really prioritizing your water intake and being sure you're being intentional about movement and still prioritizing 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Now, a few tips that can actually help you action out this structure. And tip number 1 is to maintain flexible tools that you used while losing weight. So if you were somebody who was either logging your calories in MyFitnessPal or keeping a written or a photo food diary, continue to track your food maybe 1 to 3 days a week as you transition to maintenance as a way of keeping tabs on your eating. Or maybe you choose to plan your meals out the night before, even while maintaining, so there's still that same structure that you used while losing weight. Now, tip number 2, I really encourage you to adjust for real life. And what I mean by that is during a maintenance phase, it's really important to focus on adaptability and consistency over perfection. You and I both know that life tends to throw all of us curveballs, and sometimes we have the best laid out plans, and then something happens and we're not able to execute the plans that we created. So really focusing on what it looks like or having a maintenance range of habits can be extremely helpful. Sometimes that might look like getting in a short walk. At other times, it might look like getting in a 45-minute workout at the gym. But being able to adapt for real life will be key instead of just focusing on strict, hardcore habits every day of the week. Now, last but not least, tip number 3 is to incorporate strength training into your routine. This one is what I like to call my secret weapon, because the reality is, as all of us age, we tend to lose lean muscle mass, which in turn slows down our metabolism. And so by prioritizing strength training, you're not only boosting your metabolism, but you're actually preserving or gaining lean muscle, which just leads to a easier, healthier life long term. Not only can you keep up with everything that life demands, but you're able to help maintain more than just doing endless cardio. Now, I do want to stress that including strength training doesn't mean spending hours at the gym every day of the week. Even just 20 to 30-minute strength training sessions a week can make a huge difference when they're done consistently over time. Big picture. Now, before we close out today's video, I want to give you a quick mindset reminder. And I want to remind you that maintaining your weight is a skill. It requires practice. It requires you to tweak it and hone it in over time. It is definitely not a sexy skill, but it is something powerful and something that so many people have failed to lose, which is why people keep gaining and losing the same 10 to 20 pounds over and over again. So I want to remind you that definitely fluctuations on the scale are normal, but ideally you want to have a maintenance range of anywhere from 3 to 5 pounds that your weight fluctuates at over time. Last nugget I've already mentioned in this video, but I want to leave you with is that this journey is really about focusing on consistency, not being perfect. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. If you if you found this video helpful, please give me a like, give me a subscribe, and we will talk more next week. Thank you so much.